in the parable, in the gospel today, to convey a very important message to all of us Christians. And this message to us Christians is to be true to ourselves, to be true to our identity as the disciples of Christ. If we want to be true Christians, we have to be like good trees. And good trees are supposed to be bearing good fruits. If we want to be true disciples of Christ, we have to be humble enough to see our own sin, the log in our own eyes, before we can be able to help our neighbors of their sins. If we want to be true Christians, we have to be true children of God and the children of the light. And the children of light are those who can bear light and see light and live order in the light. If not, we are like the blind person guiding another blind person. Jesus is asking all of us to remember our true identity and live up to who we are as his disciples. Always having good works as the fruits of our doing. Because he said, out of the good treasure of the heart, the good person produces good. Reflect upon the words of the gospel today. We might want to reflect upon our own action and see and ask ourselves, are we bearing good fruits? Are we doing good works? So that the name of God, the name of Christ, will be revealed to all the people because of our good works, because of what we are saying, because of what we are doing. I just came back from the medical mission, and I have learned so many lessons of doing good works over the 30 years that I am so blessed to be able to do this. And I notice every year is different, but we have a common trait in the members of the team. Everyone who wanted to go on the medical mission, that person has a desire to serve the poor. That person has the desire to give what he or she has received from God. In the goodness of the heart of the team members that I noticed over the years, I see the abundance of goods in their heart. It's overflowing when we encounter the poor people. This time around, for every mission, certainly we have to prepare for months to ask for permission from the government in Vietnam to be able to go to different places and set up medical clinics and to serve the poor and treat them and give them medications and help them if they need surgeries to have operation done for them. But we got the permission for the both weeks before we set out. But when I was in Vietnam, just a few days before the medical mission began, one province, the first week that we were going to work in, they sent us the message that the procedure that we were doing was not proper. So they took back the permission because they changed the laws for the foreigners and the teams from overseas to come into Vietnam to have to follow different procedure of the paperwork. But we did not have any are children of God. They are good trees, bearing good fruits. So I am so touched by the action of the team members. I used to be really, I would say, callous. I rarely cried. About 20, 30 years ago, and being a man, I said to myself, God, you should be crying, and you should be tough and handle every situation. But over the years, my heart is softened. And every mission, when I hear the team members sharing their feelings, their experience of encountering the poor, I cried. I was touched by their love, by their charity. And I see that God is truly working through the people who have been on the team over the years. And I myself, even have been doing this for 30 years, trying to get people to do that. But I see that it's not that me, myself, or the team members are helping the people, but really we are so blessed to be able to encounter the poor, to be able to be in that situation, to see the love of God working through the people and for the people who needed them, the poor. We are the instruments of God. And then we have great joy in doing that. I'm sharing this with all of you so that we can remember that we too, every one of us, no matter who we are, we have that obligation, we have that mission to share what we have received from God to others around us. No matter how rich or how poor we are, we have much more than the poor in other countries. We have so much in this society. And we have received from God over and over again, abundantly. What have we been doing with those blessings, the grace that God has given us? Are we bearing fruits? Are we doing good works? Are we helping the poor and the blind people? Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, being Christians is to do good works. We cannot just receive from God. We cannot worry about ourselves and our family members. But being Christians means we